Now on CoastTV News.
Hot tip, a big win for Delaware servers, a new ruling that will ensure the money you leave them at the restaurant is the money they get.
Millsboro expansion, 450 new homes on over 130 acres. How this could reshape the community and what neighbors are saying about it.
Parking debate, should parking be banned on Atlantic Street? Town leaders battle over safety concerns and the impact on drivers.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Parking on Atlantic Street still happening in Milton, but it is causing concern.
Good evening, I'm Christina DeRobertis.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight around the corner on Atlantic Street. And that's because there has been some controversy throughout Milton amongst town leaders and locals on whether or not people should be allowed to park on that street. This all stems from one house on Atlantic parking their cars there. It was part of an attempt to slow down fast-paced traffic that was passing by their house. CoastTV News reporter Brendan Conroy is live in Milton. Brendan, this has some people who use that street worried about their safety.
Charlie, if you take a look behind me on Atlantic Street, you'll notice it's not the biggest road, and that's what's causing concern from people who use the road, who live in Milton, is that these cars are causing blockades and hazards when you try to travel down. And if you take a look at Atlantic Street, you'll notice it's a 25-mile-per-hour road. So even with those stop signs and the speed limit signs, people are still speeding through here pretty quickly. And when we spoke with one person who's in Milton, they told us that she is worried for herself and her children when she comes down Atlantic Street.
I think there could have been maybe some less severe resolutions that could have been tried maybe before just parking the car in the flow of traffic, because that sounds really dangerous. I mean, especially if you're approaching an intersection, you don't really want to be having to pull out into the other side of the road. It just kind of seems like a accident waiting to happen.
We're just a couple minutes after 6 p.m., so let's take a look right now. You'll see there aren't any cars at all parked right there, but when we spoke to the lady who lives in that house right over there, she told us that by 7:30, 8 a.m. tomorrow, especially on a busy Saturday, that should change. Live in Milton, Brendan Conroy, CoastTV News.
Okay, thanks, Brendan. And another local tells CoastTV that while the cars can block off a portion of the road and create some inconvenience, he feels that if people are already speeding by on Atlantic Street, they'll continue to do that. So having the cars there could help. And we'll have more on this story coming up tonight on CoastTV News at 11.
Restaurants are a major part of the economy here on the coast, and for servers working them, there are new protections from the state of Delaware to ensure that credit card processing fees are not getting taken out of their tip money. CoastTV News anchor and reporter Brandon Ferguson shows us how some servers on the coast feel about that change.
Servers in Delaware will now take home every dollar they earn in tips.
I feel that the businesses should absorb the cost of the processing fees.
The Delaware Department of Labor determined that taking away credit card processing fees from servers' tips is illegal. The ruling comes after multiple complaints and an investigation that confirmed the practice violates state labor laws. Brian Elliott is a server at Gio's and says he never had to deal with the issue, as Gio's never saddled servers with those fees to begin with. But for those that have or do, he thinks the answer is simple.
You just raise your prices. I mean, raise the price on your food if you want to get an extra 3%. Raise your, what's the big deal with raising your price 3%?
Delaware Attorney General Kathy Jennings said this in relation to those credit card processing fees with servers. The vast majority of servers rely on tips as their primary compensation. With the cost of living on the rise, those funds matter more than ever.
For people like Carl Dagenhart, who goes out to dinner a lot around here, he says this change is the right call.
It's a gratitude for good service, and I feel that they deserve that.
With this new ruling to protect servers here in the first state, a tip is a tip, no deductions, no exceptions. In Rehoboth Beach.
And this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, should restaurants cover credit card fees?
Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour. Still, most people saying restaurants should cover those fees. Very few saying only for tips or only for big bills or not at all.
And I don't know if we can say most. That's almost everybody, 88%. That's a lot of you out there. If you want to go vote, you can at CoastTV.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
Well, a proposed housing development called Town Lakes is looking to make its way to Millsboro. And Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings is in the newsroom with more on this. Zakia, increased traffic in Millsboro seems to be a concern here.
Christina, Town Lakes would be the newest development following Plantation Lakes, which is still under construction. With new developments comes more concerns about an increase in traffic. DelDOT has been working on the Millsboro bypass to help with traffic in the area. One Millsboro local says he knows traffic is part of a growing town and wants people to trust local and state leadership to help their concerns.
You got to believe in our leadership in the government and local and state that they're going to address that. And eventually, you know, what's a headache today, what's a change today, it'll be an improvement later on. So I think it's just part of progress.
Millsboro's Town Council will review the developer's request for preliminary approval at their next meeting in March. Back to you.
It's another scam. An advertisement has been circulating on Facebook falsely claiming to offer vendor spaces for a fee, promoting a spring festival at Cape Henlopen High School. But it's bogus. According to officials and local authorities, those who have paid to reserve a vendor spot are urged to contact their local police department and report the scam. And for more on this, check CoastTVnews.com.
On your screen now is the inlet dune breach earlier this year at the Indian River Inlet. And due to ongoing breaches, a project is underway to improve and repair the dunes there. And DenRec is now wrapping up the first phase of that project. It started in November, and the project is adding nearly 500,000 cubic yards of sand to strengthen the beach and the dunes. Work is expected to finish by mid-February. Today, DenRec showcased the project by hosting officials from DenRec, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and state leaders.
A metal fish that eats recyclables. It could someday come to Lewis. Take a look at the prototype of this fish. It's welded by a local artist, Nate Landis. The fish has an opening at the mouth, and that's where the recyclables would go. And it could tip over and empty out once it is full. Lewis City Manager says they have a recycling problem on the beaches. She says the fish would hopefully inspire more people to recycle.
Wanted it to be a fun and engaging project and something for our residents and visitors to enjoy and learn from.
Now, the future of this fish is still undecided. The assistant city manager says that the Parks and Recreation Commission will discuss the project again at their meeting on February 18th.
DelDOT crews throughout all of Delaware are prepping for some more wintry precipitation today. DelDOT urging drivers to give crews space for theirs and your safety. And with that in mind, here's a live look outside into Ocean City. A very nice sunset out there. And our first alert chief meteorologist Paul Williams is going to join us. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Christina, and there's a reason why they're making those preparations, legitimately so. We actually have a winter weather advisory in effect for Kent, as well as up towards Newcastle, and really the central and northern portions of the entire Delmarva Peninsula. So we're watching out for the possibility of freezing rain as well as sleet, followed up by some heavy downpours. But it's that mixture that we're expecting and anticipating, and this goes all the way back into to our west. A low pressure system is going to begin to swing this mishmash, or this mix of freezing rain, sleet, and the possibility of snow, with two systems on the way. We'll talk about that because we're tracking both, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. On your screen right now are Bethany side streets. This is back in 2022, completely flooded. Now, this is a reoccurring issue. The town of Bethany says that 30 to 40 days a year they get flooding from the ocean, back bays, and heavy rain. If you have thoughts and comments on this, join the Stormwater and Flood Committee meeting. It's February 14th at 2 p.m. It's Valentine's Day. Bring a date.
Well, according to the Milford Police Department, a Milford man, 29-year-old Tavon Potts, was arrested on February 5th after a police investigation into drug sales. Authorities executed a search warrant at a home on Northwest 4th Street, and they found over 12 grams of heroin. Potts faces serious drug charges and was held on a $50,000 cash bond. We are just getting started here at 6.
An event this weekend for nature lovers. What the event holds, we have details.
And here's how we started this morning in the 40s, but we're tracking wintry mix for tomorrow and then possibly another bigger storm system on Tuesday of next week. My latest first alert forecast is coming up in moments.
But first, the Super Bowl just days away, and it's bringing Eagles fans together. Today, we learn about a tradition passed down from father to sons. That story when we're back in just 60 seconds.
West Shore Home has you covered for all your window and door remodeling needs. We help hundreds of homeowners each week upgrade to brand new energy efficient windows. For more information, visit westshorewindow.com, and when you're there, lock in huge savings from our President's Day sale.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
West Shore Home's President's Day sale is here. 24 months, no payments and no interest, plus $200 off each window. Say goodbye to those old, inefficient windows by getting your project started at westshorewindow.com. Appointments available as early as tomorrow.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
The anticipation for Sunday's Super Bowl could not be higher, and for the large flock of Philly fans here on Delmarva, it's all pins and needles right now.
But that's the great thing about sports, the excitement that is instilled. It brings people together like the Johnson family, who are Eagle Green through and through, and it's something that has been passed down by the generations.
He would love to be here to see it.
David and Michael Johnson are Eagles fans.
He's here though. Yeah. He's gonna be watching.
But somehow that word fan just doesn't quite capture the depth of it. They have an entire fan cave filled with Eagles stuff. They have tattoos, replica Super Bowl rings, they even have a Lombardi trophy. And as is the case for a lot of people, their fandom is deeper than wins, losses, and what happens on the field every Sunday. It's been a unifying thread of a family.
And this is me and my brother and my father. Eagles training came up in Lehigh, when he headed up in Lehigh.
Sports is how the Johnson brothers bonded with their father.
Well, he took us to our first game when we were about 10 years old or so, and we loved it up in Philly.
Don Johnson was a man who took his football seriously.
He was a diehard. Yep. Sundays was for the Eagles. Don't call him. Yep. Don't come to the door on Sundays.
No talking during the game.
He's watching football.
With that kind of fervent fandom embedded in his soul, it's no surprise how Don Johnson reacted the last time Philly won the big game back in 2018.
I've never seen my dad cry, and that was the first time I've ever seen him cry.
Sadly, the patriarch of the family passed away 2 years ago, but one doesn't just leave their hard-earned fandom at the end of this mortal coil we all call life.
Well, before he passed, he always said, look, when I die, I want you to bury me in my Eagles gear. Yeah. And before they closed my casket, I want everybody to sing the Eagles fight song.
And we sung it.
And we want everybody to show up in their favorite football attire. And that's what we did.
Yeah. We did, yeah, we sung it. Everybody sung.
Given everything we've reported about the Johnson family, you already know who they're rooting for and who they think is going to win. And you might be able to guess how they'll react if they do.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah, we might cry. If we don't cry, we'll be close to crying.
Because sometimes the outcome of a game, played by grown adults, broadcast around the world, is the thing that brings a family together.
You got the best seat in the house.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Well, what to expect? We're looking for messy weather because, hey, the bottom line here is this. For Saturday, we're going to start off cloudy with 30 degrees and a wintry mix by the afternoon, 35, and by evening, we're back to cold rain. You don't want to miss this forecast coming up.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
Hey, Slim, how's that video going to help us pay for college?
I don't know, but your basketball skills sure aren't going to either.
I bet you can't make the next one.
Bet I can. And I bet I can attend Warwick for free.
Ha! If you figure that out, I'll be in your next video.
All right, bet.
You can attend Warwick for free with the Maryland Community College Promise Scholarship. Fill out the FAFSA today. Visit warwick.edu for more details.
Have you been putting off correcting your smile?
Consider Smiles Correct Clear Aligners from Tillman Orthodontics.
We'll reach out to your insurance for you.
And provide interest-free in-house financing.
I got free financing and made easy monthly payments.
Smiles Correct aligners are made right here at Tillman Orthodontics.
Unlike other clear aligners, at Tillman Orthodontics, the materials, the contours, and the treatment plans are fully customizable.
A customized plan just for me.
Did the sun come out or is it my smile?
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics, so call.
Ready to upgrade your drive? Visit buyatoyota.com or scan this QR code and start your journey today. Ready for anything with comfort that lasts the whole trip? Your new RAV4 is waiting with deals just a click away. Right now, buy a new Toyota RAV4 with low 4.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
Winter is here and it's time to stay cozy. But is your heating system ready to play its part? Don't roll the dice on comfort or safety. Call FH Fur for our $69 heating maintenance and safety inspection. We'll fine-tune your system so it's ready to tackle winter's chill, no sweat, or shivers. With nearly 40 years of trusted service, FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical are the pros who've seen and fixed it all.
877-GO-FUR, FHFur.com.
Take your career to the next level with a company that truly cares about their employees. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Brazier's Pest Control is looking to add full-time service technicians and clerical staff to join their team. Why Brazier's? Competitive pay, weekends and nights off, no holidays and full benefits package. Plus, each technician gets their own fully equipped vehicle. Brazier's Pest Control is committed to providing a healthy work environment, ongoing training, and quality service. If you have what it takes to join Brazier's team, call and set up your interview today.
Severe weather can take a toll on your roof. Don't wait until it's too late. Reinvest your tax refund into your most valuable asset, your home, with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Experience unmatched protection and durability with top quality materials and expert craftsmanship you can trust.
Have total confidence in your investment with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee. For a limited time, get 50% off installation plus financing options as low as $99 a month.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on CoastTV.
Well, we take a look at our ocean view point of view, actually, and we're still seeing, courtesy of our gutter helmet camera, that we're starting to see the cloud cover, just a little bit, a hint of it, but we're going to drop down into the 30s because we are bracing for another round of icy conditions over the weekend. But it's been breezy for today. Take a look at this. 33 mile per hour wind gusts recorded at Ocean City, Salisbury, a 29 mile per hour wind gust recorded in Georgetown. So we've been breezy, right on schedule. And we've been under a small craft advisory. The winds are pushing out of the north. And so I wanted to just kind of show you where the temperatures are going to be a concern for us coming out. Now, we had small craft advisory. It's just been allowed to expire. However, what's now going into effect in its wake? Winter weather advisory for Kent, really up towards Agner, Denton, towards Trapp, Easton, and those areas, because we're bracing for a chance of sleet, maybe freezing rain, and a little touch of snow to begin to move into our general region. Now, this is part of a bigger system that's going to really pound the folks that are to our north and to our northwest. But we're on the edge of this, and we have a couple of systems that's beginning to gain some momentum, and will begin to swing like a pendulum right into our area, according to the tracking of our model. So here's what to expect. We have a yellow alert for tomorrow. So we're looking for sleet, freezing rain, snow, and then it changes over the rain by Saturday night. Just everything, right? Super Bowl Sunday, dry and not a problem. Isn't that ironic? And then we go back to dealing with not so great weather going into next week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're going to have a couple of waves of that. So for tonight, we drop down to 29 and 30 degrees, and it's going to be chilly. Here's a breakdown of what we're expecting, generally speaking, but by 2 o'clock, we're looking for widespread scattered showers to kick everywhere. You see, we have a 97% chance of rain on Saturday, and then a 94% chance of rain on Tuesday. Sunday and Monday, we're down to a little piddly 8 and 9%. So we start off with the pink, freezing rain and sleet. Then we change over to the green, which is rain. for Saturday afternoon. And we go mainly with rain just about everywhere except for Ellendale and over towards Seaford. Those two areas, we're going to probably hold on to it a little bit more, a little bit longer. But then it all changes over to rain pretty quickly, okay? So when we get the sleet in here, it's going to make for a problem in the afternoon hours, but then the rain should hopefully come through and sweep it on out of the way, okay? Now, we're looking for example, we go to the most southern portion of our viewing area. We look for that same thing. We started off pink. We change over to green. Remember, the green is the rain. And then we have several waves of rain, similar to what we had the last time we were dealing with this kind of weather in the most part. And then next Tuesday, going into Wednesday, we're looking for that same changeover from freezing precipitation to the other stuff. So tonight, 28, tomorrow, 35 with a wintry mix. Sunday, we clear out. And then here's a look at your extended forecast.
Thank you, Paul. If you are a nature lover, head to Cape Henlopen State Park February 8th at 8:45 for Trails Day, the monthly event. This event is aimed at keeping the park trails clear and safe. The work involves trail cleanups, general maintenance of the trails, and other miscellaneous projects.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
The biggest stage in the NFL is set, and anticipation has been building for Sunday as Philadelphia and Jalen Hurts looks to avenge a last-second field goal loss to Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. This time around, the Eagles may have an even stronger squad with explosive Hurts at quarterback yet again, but this season handing it off to the AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year Saquon Barkley, who ran for 2,005 yards and 13 rushing touchdowns, setting a franchise record in his first year in green. On Sunday, Philly is searching for their second Lombardi trophy since 2018 and second in franchise history. But the back-to-back Super Bowl champs are known for improbable comebacks in the final minutes. The Chiefs are going for the first ever three-peat and their fourth Super Bowl in 6 years. KC is led by three-time Super Bowl MVP Mahomes that seems to always find seven-time All-Pro tight end Travis Kelce in the biggest moments. On top of that, head coach Andy Reid has led KC to an 18-7 playoff record. In 2 days, we'll see how this plays out. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night.
Start the new year by adding value and function to your kitchen.
No cabinet tear-out needed.
With Paul Davis, skip the hassle of a full remodel and get your dream kitchen now.
We reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood and your choice of color.
That's new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
Completed in as little as 3 days.
Extended through February, get half off labor, a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call now to beat the spring rush.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts. Here to help now.
Tax season is deal season at the Car Store. Route 13 Laurel and Salisbury. With best in market pricing, you'll get more car and keep more of your refund. Get to the Car Store now and drive away today in a quality pre-owned car that's new to you. TheCarStoreOnline.com.
Act fast. It's an extreme internet deal. Low prices, high speeds, and big bonuses. Switch now and get Internet 250 for $19.99 a month for a year. Experience download speeds up to 250 meg. Plus, get our advanced Wi-Fi with EeroSecure, free for a year. A free Zumo Stream Box for all your entertainment needs. And a $100 Amazon.com gift card. Level up your internet. Hurry, call 844-EXTREME2 to save.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah,
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
and
so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Your smile is your first impression, so make it an unforgettable one. At Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury, we specialize in creating beautiful smiles. Whether you're looking for a routine exam, cosmetic upgrade, or advanced dental care, we deliver the future of dentistry with a personal touch. We are transforming how oral care is delivered through advanced technology and personalized treatments. Call today and schedule your new smile consultation. Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury. Beautiful smiles for a healthy lifestyle.
No matter where you go or who you take with you, upgrade your relationship with the open road in a quality pre-owned car or truck that's new to you from the Car Store. The Car Store, Delmarva's premier pre-owned outlet. Shop today at TheCarStoreOnline.com.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
This is for any parents who want a Valentine's night out. The Brandywine Valley SPCA will help you. On February 15th from 4 to 8 p.m. it's called Parents Night Out, and kids will be able to hang out with adoptable pets, make Valentines, learn animal facts, and have a pizza party. And it ends with a movie night. This is all available at the Georgetown, Newcastle, and Westchester campuses.
Well, that actually looks really nice. Our Milford camera, right now in Bay Hill, we're at 41 degrees currently, and we're going to drop down to 36 by 9 o'clock under mostly clear skies, but it'll become cloudy as we go past 10 o'clock. Our umbrella winner, by the way, Harriet Blakeley, Parsonburg, Maryland. I didn't know they could tune us in Parsonburg, but I'm glad to hear that. Here's a look at your forecast by calling our weather line, and finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Alrighty, well, thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And don't forget to stick around for later tonight on Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.